June is Dairy Month. Today I have Evette Rios, lifestyle expert and TV host, and she's going to share how easy to use dairy products can double duty as basket builders and convenient meal starters, from grab and go snacks to picnic ready sides. Good morning, Evette. How are you?
Good morning. It's so great to be with you. Thank you so much.
It's great to have you back with us again. Now, what are some quick grab and go dairy options for busy summer days?
Well, I am not sure how you feel about this, but for me, like I think summer should be like relaxing, we're all getting along, we're together as a family, but the reality is it can be really stressful. It's like the changes in the kids' schedules and, the camps, the vacations, whatever. So I like to have certain things in my fridge ready to go that are just like perfect snacks for the kids, grab and go items. So I'm going to share with you like what I like to pack if we're going on a road trip or maybe we're going to the beach. I like to put in a cooler some juice, some water, but then I make these breakfast sandwiches that are super easy to make. I start with an English muffin. I'll make some scrambled eggs, but I put in cottage cheese to really boost up the protein content in there. Then I'll put a slice of American cheese, and then I wrap them in aluminum foil. You can put these in the freezer, you can put them in the fridge, and then the morning you need them, just pop them in the oven. They're ready to go. You're going to save so much money over buying those fast food breakfast sandwiches, and they're so easy. So I'll pack these. I also like to make parfaits, starting with yogurt or even cottage cheese, adding fruit. You can add granola. You can even make savory ones. And these are so great to take in a cooler if you're going on your day trip too. So these are all ways that you can really help round out your meals. And I'm not the only person who does this, because the reality is 41% of shoppers are shopping the dairy aisle to really finish off their meals and make their lives a lot less stressful.
Now, how do dairy and non-dairy options stack up nutritionally?
They pretty much stack up pretty much equally. Right now, there are so many options in the dairy aisle, whether or not you have allergies or you have dietary restrictions. Like in my family, we eat traditional yogurt and cheeses. But when it comes to milk and even creamers for coffee and tea, I like to use non dairy options because I can get all these delicious flavored options that really give you kind of that coffee house vibe at home. Again, saving you so much money. But the reality is, with the nutrition, just make sure to read the back of the packaging, because you want to make sure that those non-dairy options are fortified with vitamin D and calcium so that you're getting all of the stuff that you need.
Now, what new or unexpected products in the dairy aisle can elevate summer meals?
Yeah, so there's two that I'm very excited about. So cottage cheese has really become a really popular ingredient because of how much protein it has. But now there's actually a whipped version that you can buy in the grocery in the dairy aisle that's so delicious because it's nice and soft and smooth. And what I like to do is I like to add some lemon zest to that. I chop up some fresh herbs and put that in there, top it with a little olive oil, and it makes such an easy dip that you can use for any kind of chips or vegetables. And you can even use it as a sauce. What I also like to do is use a product called Lebni. So I found this out a couple of years ago. It's a type of yogurt. It's a little bit thicker than a traditional yogurt. It's a little bit more sour. It's got a great flavor, and I'll use that in place of mayonnaise and spreads on sandwiches. It's so delicious. It's got more protein also, so that's really going to help amp up the nutrition in your meals. So I'm a big fan of these two new ingredients you'll find in your dairy aisle.
Now, where can families find more summer meal ideas and inspiration using dairy products?
Well, it's not easy to come up with 3 meals a day when you've got to feed kids. And my kids, like, especially my oldest son, eats all day long. So I am a big fan of this website, easyhomemeals.com. It is a great resource of, lots of inspiration, lots of recipes. And since it is June and that is Dairy Month, they're giving away $10,000 if you enter right now at easyhomemeals.com. And that money would really come in handy.
I've been speaking with Evette Rios, lifestyle expert and TV host. She's got me hooked. I see the cinnamon rolls. I see the muffins. Oh my God, I see this cottage cheese and the silk milk. Yvette, thank you so much. You know where I'm headed after this. Thank you.
Aw, thank you.
Thank you for joining us on Morning Blend.
Thank you so much. Have a good one.
You too.